Today on InfoSync World, we're covering one of the hottest manufacturers in the smartphone world, HTC, and this is our top 5 HTC phone countdown. What you're about to see is going to be very exciting. In at number 5, we have an updated old friend, the HTC Droid Incredible 2, and most of the upgrades on this phone lie under the hood. We have a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, we have an SLCD screen, the phone now has a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera, and we also got Wi-Fi enhancement on this phone. The HTC Droid Incredible 2 shipped with Android 2.2, but we got HTC's latest Sense. An upgrade should be around the corner, and this phone is optimal for somebody who wants to retain a 3G phone and doesn't want to jump into the 4G hype. Coming in at number 4, we have an inspiring choice. This is the HTC Inspire 4G, and the best thing about this phone is that it's $100 with a 2-year AT&T contract, and that's taking advantage of AT&T's HSPA Plus speeds. This phone is at the top of its game. It has a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, HTC Sense. We also have a great 8 megapixel camera, 4.3-inch WVGA screen, and overall this is one of the best bangs for your buck if you're an AT&T customer. In at number 3, we're striking down with the HTC Thunderbolt for Verizon Wireless, and one of the best things about Verizon Wireless's first 4G LTE phone is that it's on the fastest 4G network. It truly is. We've tested it in Philadelphia. It is wicked quick. This phone has a giant 4.3-inch WVGA screen, shares many of the same specs with the HTC Inspire 4G, though we found it to be faster. Watch the battery life on this bad boy, but if you've got an extra pack or can charge it throughout the day, the Thunderbolt is a great option. Number 2 is a sensational choice. It's the HTC Sensation 4G for T-Mobile. This phone is just an ultimate powerhouse. It was just churned slowly in a cauldron of awesome. This phone has a dual-core 1.2 GHz Snapdragon processor, 768 megabytes of RAM, and this phone just flies. It's also unconventional in its design. We like that. And one of the best parts of this phone was its 8 megapixel camera with 1080p HD video. Image quality was one of the best performances we've seen. So the HTC Sensation 4G truly is sensational. And in the number 1 slot, it's the follow-up to our previous number 1 slot on our HTC Top 5 countdown. It's the HTC Evo 3D, and I know what you're saying, this is debatable, but hear me out. The HTC Evo 3D is akin to the Sensation 4G. The only difference is that it has slightly more memory, a larger battery pack, and this phone can record in 3D. It also has 1080p 2D capabilities. So compared to the Sensation 4G, they're both Top Gun, Goose and Maverick flyers. They're fast as all get out. We found the 3D recording on this phone to be a bit gimmicky, but it was optimal for watching 3D movies and 3D gaming. So Sprint getting the Evo 3D, one of the premier smartphones on the market today. This has been the top 5 HTC phone countdown. For all of the reviews on every phone that I've touched on today, go to infosyncworld.com. Until next time, I'm Mike Perlman, and I'll see you guys later.